Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? It is Thursday, and we're playing the Padres. Earlier today, I posted a Madden 20 video, and I hope you all enjoyed that. We're 90-20 against the 59-48 San Diego Padres. There's Machado. They are the second team in the NL West. They really are, and I did not know that until today when I looked at the standings. As Kershaw's on the mound to start this series on this Thursday, feels good to be back in the white uniforms. Feels good to be at home, especially with yesterday's loss in Denver. Kenley Jansen gave up a save. That was a heartbreaker. And Kershaw's going to start the night off with a strike one. Yeah, that game against the Rockies yesterday, that should have been, we should have won. We really should have. And Jansen didn't come out too hot. He gave up the lead. Chris Iannetta hit 2 home runs. And then Nolan Arenado walked him off in the top of the 10th. I mean, in the bottom of the 10th. So not a good day for Jansen. Probably off today, even if there is a save situation. We got Jordan Hicks for that. He faced one man in yesterday's ball game before the rain delay. The rain delay happening kind of just ruined the day for the team, as that's strike one. And that's a strikeout. The first one of the game for Kershaw, coming off of Will Myers. But it was not a good day for the one and only Kenley Jansen. Here comes Perella hitting 242. Strike one. Kershaw gets with the fastball. Well, Jansen, he's been doing so hot since the All-Star break. So that's one hard loss for him, and that's one hard loss for Julio Urias. I really feel like Julio Urias, he went 16 starts, 16 wins with no losses. He was he was just really good. Well, then yesterday he went 17 and only has 16 wins. So he has 17 starts, 16 wins. So the even record and the start staying together is now gone. But doesn't mean he's a bad pitcher. Just means that it's over with the straight start and the straight wins. He had 16 straight starts, 16 straight wins. And yesterday he got his first no decision this season. Seager's going to throw out Machado. Bellinger getting the night off. And here's the pitcher for the Padres, Garrett Richards, 5.56 ERA, 100.1 innings. And here comes Chris Taylor, who did not have a good day yesterday at Coors Field, trying to make it something good happen here at Chavez Ravine in LA. This is good to be home, like I said. Good to be hitting in the bottom of the ninth, in the bottom of the first. Oh my goodness, bottom of the ninth. Still talking about yesterday's Rockies game for some reason. 0-2 to Taylor. Strike 3 with the slider, 3-pitch strikeout right there on Chris Taylor. Interesting start for Richards. And here comes Josh Peterson. Leads the Dodgers in home runs with 23, also hitting 306. And here we go with Richards' first pitch to Jock for ball 1. First ball of the game from Richards.
He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So, given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise.
5-4 in Miami. Look at that. That seems like an entertaining game. Minnesota barely clawed out with that one. Rio to Peterson. Crawford on deck, who got the day off in yesterday's ball game. Strike 1 with the slider.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel
to Peterson. This is going to be a hard foul ball.
And that's going to wind up hooking
swung a little early. 3-2 pitch on the way from Richards to Peterson.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Another full count pitch home.
And walked Peterson, great at bat right there. And here comes Brandon Crawford. Leads the Dodgers in RBIs, 20 home runs, and he's 320 for the 4th best batting average in the National League.
from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but
ball on to Crawford.
many people in baseball
16-game hitting streak entering in today's game.
For average coming into
Crawford,
clearly trying to control the running game with the slide
so far all
here.
season, he has been the best trade. We traded for him early, and he's really shown us a lot of help. He has shown that he's a hell of a player, and he's still a good player, and he's still healthy. And as a veteran player, you want that from a vet, and he's been really good for us. He's probably my favorite trade of all season. Yes, we got Chapman now. That's a 16-game hit. No, that's gonna drop. I say that's gonna extend the hitting streak, but nope. But I really feel like he's one of the best trades we've had all season. Yes, we just went and got Chapman and Contreras and Jordan Hicks. And who else did we do? Chapman, Hicks. Hold up. Chapman, Hicks, Carpenter.
Especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball.
I feel like we have one more bullpen piece. No, okay. Jordan Hicks and Carpenter from the Cardinals. We got Chapman from the Yankees as just a 1-2 count. But you know, I feel like the one who's done the most damage, and yes, Contreras and Chapman and Carpenter and Hicks. They haven't been on the team for too long. They're gonna say I went around. I don't like the call on that one. But you know, even though we've had McCutchen for a while, he's been one of the ones we went and got earlier in this season for Pollock. I really still feel, yes, McCutchen is benched. He ain't a starter like Brandon Crawford. And when he does come out, he does do productive stuff for the team. But I still really feel like the one and only guy who does a lot of work for us is Brandon Crawford. He's probably one of the best players on the team, or maybe the best player on the team. Bellinger, you know, ever since the new batting stance has come up into the game, he's done good. Taylor is kind of slumping right now. Seager's been slumping for a while, trying to get that out of him. You know, trying to get him hot again. Is that strike one? Kershaw's last game, you know, he did not do too good because we're in Colorado. No, where were we? This is a missile. Jock on the run and got it. But Kershaw's last start wasn't too hot. But, you know, here we are now on this Thursday, where Kershaw got dominated from the Nationals in his last start, and so far so good, even though now that I said that, something bad might happen. The 2 outs with Ian Kinsler at the plate it's a 1-1 count. But like the pitching staff, they've been good all season. But the hitters, you know, we've had ups and downs. But like I said, probably the hottest player on the team, or maybe the best player on the team, is Brandon Crawford. As this is an easy play for Turner, thrown over to Muncy for the final out of the top of the second to get us back hitting. As here comes Max Muncy.
Into the box now. Max
297 on the season.
Richards
with the first one to Max. Ball one with the curve. But I'm just pretty happy with Crawford's efforts being on this team. And you know, like I said, McCutchen don't get to play that often because he's a backup. But when he does, he is productive, and that's something I really enjoy out of him, as it's a 3-0 count to Max Muncy now with Verdugo on deck. And yes, Verdugo, you know, lately he's been on the stage of where he's been making loud and hard contact as they walk Max Muncy right there. But he has not been getting a hit. I don't even know when his last hit was. It feels like it's been a while that he's done something big like a double or a home run. Strike one with the slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing.
But you know, he's been getting hard contact. But I'm hoping Verdugo gets out of his little down streak, because if not, then that means Andrew McCutchen. If Verdugo ain't hot by maybe the end of September, or going into September, because it is August 1st, if he ain't hot going into the end of the month, then that means Andrew McCutchen might get more playing time for September, and then maybe for October. Because, you know, we're getting to that point where you know, we're trying to get as many victories as possible to get home field advantage in the World Series if we make it. 2-2 count to Verdugo. Strike 3 with the slider. Great pitch from Richards right there. Third K of the game. Jesus. And here comes Corey Seager, who's hitting 255.
From the stretch.
Hit a home run in Denver. Only hit 1 home run in the month of July. It's a new month, so it's a new month to get hot for Seager. Fouling that one off. 0-2 to Seager.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Strike 3. I'm looking at a bunch of these pitches for some reason. Gotta pull the trigger. I don't know what's going on. And here comes Wilson Contreras in his first Dodger at home bat. 201 on the season. That's mostly with the Cubs. Ball 1. Would be nice if he would do something big here. Hit one into the gap. Get himself, you know, feeling comfy in a Dodger uniform. 1-0 count. Pop up into left field, and that will end the inning. Good. The pitchers right now are having kind of a pitching duel, but I'm okay with that.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
One down with Eric Hosmer grounding now over there to Crawford. And yes, we are the best. We do have the best, like, we are pretty much the best pitching staff in the National League. But where our struggles are is that we lead 8th in the National League with home runs given up. We've given up 116 home runs. But I saw right there when when that thing popped out, and that's the big struggle. We don't give up a lot of runs. You know, we have the best ERA for starters and for probably bullpen, but the struggle is the long ball. 116. I really wish that was lower, but you never know what could happen as this is hit over the Muncie. The Chicago Cubs in St. Louis, man, look at David Freese with the home run in St. Louis, and then Russell Martin with the Cubs. So two good old Dodger teammates playing against each other as Turner knocks that ball down, throws over to first on time to get the pitcher, Richards, but wonder why Turner missed the ball when he dove, as Clayton Kershaw is going to lead off this bottom of the third. See what Kershaw can do. 0.96 batting average. Ball 1.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Oh, what a rob from Eric Hosmer. Both pitchers got robbed of a hit. Turner robbed Richards, and Hosmer robbed Kershaw. 3-pitch strikeout the last time Chris Taylor was up, but he's going to take a ball here, so. 0 for 1 for Taylor. Strike 1 with the slider.
Leadoff man.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch.
Easy play for the second baseman, Kensler, throwing over the first for the out.
Whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
And here comes Jock Peterson.
Are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the
walked in his last debut. Strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit.
That's going to be a base hit for Jock.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out.
Here we go, Crawford.
Batting average. And you can see, in fact, these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact
lead the league with batting average too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Easy one to the gap for Crawford. This might get Jock home. Jock rounding third. The outfielder just got it, so that's an easy score for the Dodgers. 1-0. With Crawford getting his 17th hit to extend the hitting streak and an RBI double. There's Crawford again doing something big for us. And here comes Turner 0 for 1. 40 pitches for Richards.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Strike one with the slider.
That one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Those suckers are hard not to swing at. They really are.
You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
1-1 count to Turner.
This is
going to be caught. Easy play for the center fielder Myers to end this inning. So after we score one from a Crawford double from all the way from first, Jock ran.
Here's Will Myers.
It's 1-0. Here comes Will Myers.
They're still looking for their first base runner.
Here we go.
No doubt about that.
Strike one. Kershaw only has 1 K and it came up against Will Myers, so hopefully he does something here with another K.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of
We're
adjustments
30th. Okay. We're 30th in the pitching in pitching for strikeouts. That's the worst in the league. And this is going to maybe tie the game up. Will Myers foul ball.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Like, I feel like we've had a lot of strikeouts this year, but I guess we haven't.
Kershaw can't find the target.
3-2, great take from Will Myers. Jose Perella on deck. 3-2.
So far. I'd really like to see
Strike 3 got him with the second K of the game for Kershaw, and the second one off of Will Myers. Like, to me, I feel like this team should lead somewhere in the strikeout category, but we're 30th. Like, I can't believe it. We really missed the zone that much. Like, that's nuts. And that's maybe why we lead 8th in the category of home runs.
1-1.
Like, 8th ain't bad for home runs, but like, that's still kind of a lot, but we're in the top 10. But I'd like for him to not be any more, as that's going to be a double. But like, I wish we'd go like maybe drop to 6th or 5th or something, so we could be top 5. Like Drake says, top 5, top 5.
As we take a look at the replay here,
that's a double right there. Here comes Machado. Oh, I was not ready for that one. Ball one. Like, here we are again. Runner on at second. Pitch to contact. 1-1. But like, just talking about the strikeouts, for some reason it's really bothering me that we don't get a lot of Ks, as I look the runner back to second, then throw over to first for the out, and here comes Hunter Renfroe. Like, I just wish we were good in strikeouts, but we're 30th in the league.
Renfroe brings in a batting average right at 290, a respectable number for sure.
Easy play for Kershaw. What a play!
And he'll flip this
that was an inning.
As he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is
good job, Kershaw. All right, here comes Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Walked in his last
base on balls, his first time up.
Ball one.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one to Muncy. And every bat he has seen, he has not seen a strikeout yet. Yes, this is only the second at bat, but it is getting pretty annoying.
And he watches one.
Another 2-0 pitch.
2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So
and I'm going to make a dumb swing at that. Should have been a ball, but it's going to be an out. Darn it. And here comes Verdugo. 0 for 1.
And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Didn't quite
ball
catch
one,
the zone
Verdugo.
there, ball one.
Strike one with the curve.
Curveball there, really fooled him with
1-1
that
count
one.
to Doogie.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that
1-1.
Now
2-1, good take.
Around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Should be 3-0, but I swung at that curve. 50th pitch for Richards.
He
is probably going to be crushed. That ball is gone for Verdugo. Let's go. That feels good to see that Alex Verdugo just hit a home run. 11th one of the season. That probably feels really good. 426. 11th one this season for Alex Verdugo. Good job. Proud to see that from Dookie.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as
Richards with the pitch to Seager.
Ball one. There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Good. You know, that's one thing this team has been really good at. The check swings. The things that I feel like we need to be working on is taking those check swings. Like, they're easy balls, but here I am swinging at them as Machado recovers, throw over the Hosmer for the out. And here comes Wilson Contreras, who's 0 for 1.
And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
Strike 1 on the slider. You know, having Contreras hit 8th and then Kershaw 9th, it's like we have two pitchers hitting. Because Contreras does not really do good in the bat category, obviously. And I really feel that's why the Cubs traded him. And now that the trade deadline's here, I'm stuck with them. But at the end of the day, I really feel like maybe he works in the cage a little bit with our hitting coaches. He might become something once again with the bat. 1-2. Slider away, got me with Contreras. Or, you know, Contreras just be the catcher with the good arm. I don't know.
Back, Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
All right, here we go.
First delivery to him on the way.
Reyes. Ball 1.
A bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
It's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball
Reyes and strike 3 on the corner.
There's more than one way to get
Third
around
K of the game for Kershaw.
We see one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Second baseman.
Strike 1 with the fastball.
On the inner half for strike 1.
We're gonna go back with the fastball inside. Strike 2, great pitch.
This guy's pitching really
35
well
strikes in this game and 19 balls.
Attacking the strike
Ball
zone.
1. That was a great pitch, just dropped low.
He stepped in a big old bucket
1-2 to Kensler.
Had to sit
Thought
back
it came
on
up.
the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
1-2, going back with the fastball inside.
This is hit
Into center field, easy play for Taylor.
Taylor is there.
There we go. Nice and easy for Chris. For the second out of the top of the 5th. And here comes Eric Hosmer.
Digging in now for San Diego. Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for
0 for 1. Rounded out earlier to Crawford. And that's strike 1.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Going back with the fastball. 0-1. Here we go. Okay, 1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit.
1-1 to Hosmer.
Game for the Padres.
All right, 1-2. 1-2. 1-2 pitch with the slider, fouled off. 1-2. Let's see if we can get him with the slider.
Is laid off for ball 2.
2-2 count to Hosmer with the curve.
Lofted in the air.
He's gonna pop it up in the center.
Taylor is there.
And an easy play for Taylor.
And that retires the side. Padres down in order. They trail things. Ready for another chance. Clayton Kershaw. He got on top of
and here comes Clayton. 0 for 1. Got robbed in his last at bat, but the man standing over there at first. But this will be a base hit single. Let's go.
And that's in there, base hit.
We'll take our hit back.
Leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
And here comes Chris Taylor.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put himself in position to score some more runs.
Ready with the first
Taylor,
pitch.
strike one with the slider.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Taylor struggling against the slider lately. Not good. Ball one.
One is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
1-1 count to Taylor. Kershaw on at first. Richards with the pitch.
And
2-1. Hold that baby up.
Ball 2.
2-0 in the bottom of the fifth. No outs.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Slider for strike
like
two.
Pulled on the speed there. 2-2.
Oh my goodness. 2-2.
Now
throw over
to first, and he'll get back in safely.
What's up, Hosmer?
2 runs, 4 hits, no errors
2-2
for
to
the
Taylor.
Dodgers.
Trying to hit one into the gap to get Kershaw to at least third. 2-2.
Strike
3 with the slider. 6K of the game for Richards.
He's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
And here comes Jock, 1-for-1. Got a hard single in his last at bat.
He singled his last time up.
That's going to be a double play. Ball in. Kensler whiffed it. But I'm not running on Reyes' arm with Kershaw's speed. Probably would have got thrown out. Maybe. Ian Kensler just whiffed on that one a little too hard. Now we got Brandon Crawford up to hit. Jonathan Holder is warming up in the bullpen for the Padres.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford.
Crawford strike one. 1 for 2 with an RBI double.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the
Another RBI opportunity for Crawford, and he'd love to take the opportunity and get it.
Hit in the air to center.
Jammed him.
Myers is after it.
Oh no, double play. Kensler missed. A bad throw by Will Myers, and it pulls Kensler off, but you know, Kensler could have tagged him, so a lucky chance for Turner to come up. Hopefully he executes.
Almost went deep his last AB.
Certainly
just missed it.
Ball one to Turner. I'm hoping Turner gets some runs on the board to make it like 3-0 or something. Because Crawford that ball almost dropped, but Will Myers got there on time. 1-0 count, 2-0 on the slider. Those sliders are very good, and I've been falling for them all night, so I'm pretty happy with that take right there. 2-0. Strike one with the slider. Those sliders inside look like nasty curveballs. Like that's what they really look like. 2-1. That could have been crushed if I wouldn't have swung early. 2-2 to Turner. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, 70 pitches for Richards. 0-2 is Turner, and now he fouls that one off. Good job. Staying alive. 2-2 count.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
3-2, great take.
3-2.
Runners will be going Max Muncy on deck.
Muncy would be next.
3-2 pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line
That's going to be a base. Hit the left. Now we'll get Kershaw home to make it 3-0 Dodgers. The hit and run it worked there. I was going to say kind of worked, but it did work there. I wish one was in the gap because then Peterson would have probably scored. But at the end of the day, we got 1 run. Well, we got another run on the board. And yesterday, with Jansen's blown save, like, this team really wants to get a victory because we really should have got one yesterday in Denver. But we failed to win that game. And that was our last series in Denver. We have 2 more series here in September against Colorado. But yesterday was the last game at Coors Field, and we lost it. But at the end of the day, we get to see the Rockies again, and we get to see them here. So hopefully we can rain on their parade that, you know, finally out of the series we've seen them, they finally got another victory off of us. Took them a while, but they finally did it. 1-2 to Muncie.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering
Coors Field, you know, we had a alright year there. You know, we lost a couple. Well, we lost 3 that I can know off the top of my head at Coors Field. But that just means we won most of them, because I know we had more than 3 games there at Coors Field. This is going to be a base hit probably in that gap. That is going to bring home Turner, probably a 2 RBI hit for Max Muncy to make it 5-0 Dodgers.
Now a 5-0 lead.
Let's go. Dominating the Padres. Aaron Loop is coming out to pitch 2.59 or 79 ERA. There comes Verdugo. Has a home run in this ball game. Hit that baby dead center. That's ball 1.
Alex Verdugo is in for the
ball 1 to
Verdugo.
Verdugo.
It's 1-0.
Strike 1 with the sinker. Great pitch right there with 92 inside. That's a beauty.
Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action.
1-2. That's a pitch what I really should have got a good swing on, and probably made it 7-0 Dodgers or 6-0 something. We should get a run on that one.
And that one misses badly.
We've rallied with 2 outs. We really have. After Turner's hit.
Here now the 2-2.
Oh my goodness, bad swing right there with Verdugo. Verdugo saying that was a filthy pitch. It really was, because it got me to swing, but I just shouldn't have swung at that. But it happens, as here comes Kershaw with ball 1. The Austin Hedges.
Non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely
65th pitch for Kershaw will be a strike inside with the slider.
What else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been
Kershaw's jersey's dirty.
We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Ow.
Rounded down the third base
I don't know. He had the jacket on. 1-2. Ball 2 according to the ump.
Even up at 2-2. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest
Pop
so
up.
far.
Wilson Contreras will have room behind the plate for the first out of the 6th.
You look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking
And here
chair,
comes
where the
Greg
guy's missing over the
Garcia.
heart.
3 home runs on the year, hitting 256, and taking ball 1 from Kershaw. That means Aaron Loop's day is over.
More than one way to get through a lineup.
Strike 1 with the knuckle curve. And with the 12-6 curve, knuckle curve with the 12-6.
That pitch looked like it could have been
going back at it again. Ball 2.
Kind of rough
Darn
for a
it.
pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know
2-1
that's where the
count.
zone has been.
And this will be
2-2.
fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
2-2 to Garcia.
Hit to third.
Hit to Turner. Easy play. Throw over to first for the out. And that's exactly what happened. Greg Garcia is the second man retired in the top of the 6th. Here comes Will Myers over 2 with 2 Ks.
Will Myers. And Dan, it seems like this starter is
Ball 1.
dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
Count to Will Myers. 75th
Hey,
pitch and a ground out to Crawford. Crawford with the range. And not a lot of balls get through Crawford over there at second, so he has some really good ranges. Here comes Robert Stock, 4.73 ERA. Kershaw is going to pitch the 7th. With his 75 pitches, he does have enough to go out there and pitch once again.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Seager, Contreras, and Kershaw in this inning. Strike 1 with the curve.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
To Seager.
1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
An easy play for the left fielder.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Here comes Contreras, 200, strikeout and a fly out in this game. Trying to do something and stuck. You know, and we could waiver trade Contreras. You know, we could go find some AAA star, go get him. give that to Contreras, but at the end of the day, I traded for Contreras because I knew that the Cubs were willing for him. And, you know, I could have went in, looked at his stats, what I didn't do, which I really feel like I messed up. But at the end of the day, he is my player. I got to believe in him. I've believed in Hernandez. He's still on the team. And maybe we could just get Wilson Contreras to get fired up and do his thing. 2-2.
The 2-2. Grounded weakly.
Easy play for Machado.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
And here comes Kershaw.
Kershaw getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Hitting for himself, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Strike one with the curve. Good pitch.
Here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, 1 to Kershaw. 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
2 to Kershaw. Ball 1.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal,
so it better
but
be
Joe
ball
McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1.
1-2 to Kershaw.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he
Up the
fouls
foul.
this one off. The 1-2.
0-1 count to Kershaw. Strike 3 with the curve. Great pitch from Stock. And here comes Jose
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jose
lead the top of the 7th off of the Padres. Easy ground out to Crawford for 1 out.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 2.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Strike 1 with the fastball.
There for a called strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's
0-1 to
continuing
Machado.
to pitch well, which is a little bit
Ball
of a
1.
surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
1-1 count.
Lofted
Hit the right field
right
to Verdugo. Easy play.
Verdugo. And that's the second out of the inning.
Easy play, and here comes Hunter Renfroe.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And
Also
that'll bring
0 for 2.
up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Ball 1. Almost went
no
fishing for that pitch. That was a terrible
These guys have
12-6-2.
got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to
1-1.
crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter
Maybe
has
second
kept the
pitch of
ball
the
in
game
the
for
corners of the
Kershaw.
zone all game long.
Swing
Fishing
and a miss
is
as he
Hunter
pulled the
Renfroe.
string on him. 1-2.
1-2 pitch.
Even 2-2
Slider away.
count to
2-2
Hunter
just
Renfroe.
missed. Well, not just missed. Missed widely to Renfroe.
Swung on,
Got him with
and
the
he went
slider.
fishing in the dirt.
Another
The
K
throw
for
to first
Kershaw,
is in time,
and that will
and
end
the inning
his
is
night.
over.
A shutout game for Kershaw. I'm not putting him back
down
on the mound. The pitch count is high, and I don't want that shutout to go away because he's had a really good game.
Struck out swinging
Guys,
in
we're
his
gonna warm
last
up
three
Pedro
plays.
Baez to work. Top of the 8th. Our best pitcher in the
Ready with the
bullpen.
first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled
Strike
away.
1 to Taylor. 0 for 3 again. Against all the pitchers he has seen today. And now he's trying to get a base hit against Stock. Would really feel good, but at the end of the day, if he doesn't, you know,
Here comes the 0-1.
that just means he might be put down lower in the lineup for tomorrow's game.
Action
maybe
now
for
with
the
the
rest of the
Padre
weekend.
bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
1-1 to Taylor.
1-1. Waves and misses
Oh,
for strike number 2.
1-2. One around there. Darn it. 1-2 to Taylor.
Breaking
Strike
ball
3 with the
swung
12.
on in the dirt.
With the curveball or the 12-6, whatever
Throw
that
down
was.
to first, 1 away.
And here comes Jock Peterson.
Riding into the box, Jock Peterson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
2 for 2.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Strike 1 with the
Good
curve.
curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Darn it.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it
0-1
even
count to
higher.
Peterson.
I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can
0-2
get a swing
with
and
the
a
foul
miss.
ball right there.
1 out, nobody on.
At least that one was in the zone and looked like a good swing. 0-2 to Peterson. This is crushed. 6-0 Dodgers right down the batter's eye at Dodger Stadium. Right down the, like, right into center field. That was a great crushed home run right there. 24th home run on the year for Jock. And here comes Crawford.
And absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now.
Right, here comes Crawford. And now he's going to get a base hit. That's going to split the gap maybe, but Crawford's on the way to second, and he will be safe. So good job from Crawford.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on
here
the
comes
right now.
Yeah, you've got the right. He's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game
with
on
Turner.
fire
See
with
what
the
we can
stick,
do. Oh,
and he's doing that here.
One with the curve. Darn it.
For him in this one.
Reaching out. Got to stop doing it.
The at bat.
1 for 3. Singled earlier in this game. Strike 2 with another good curve. Robert Stock's curveball is pretty good.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting
Crawford probably going to be off running to third. Foul ball.
And it's fouled away.
The Padres maybe think I'm trying to disrespect them for running. But at the end of the day, you know, we're just trying to score the lead, and that's going to be an easy. Oh my God. Perella, good play. I like trying to do that, but in this game, they actually make good reads. And MLB The Show 18, you do that and they mess up right away. They would, you'd fake them out, they'd go chase you, or they'd make the throw to first. Like, it is all easy as that's the third out of this inning. Let's go to the top of the 8th. But now, like, doing that, I've got caught a bunch trying to do that as Kershaw's on the mound, but he's going to get pulled here with 84 pitches. Here comes Baez, 0.53 ERA on the season. He's doing pretty good. Does not get a lot of work, but when he does, he's really effective. And he's done pretty darn good for us. That's strike 1 to Reyes. Hit into center. Easy play for Taylor.
This is a case where the power pitcher went out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for
Here comes Ian
Yeah,
Kessler.
he just executed better, Dan, across the board, hitting the head. Strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that's
45,404 people here. That really improved on the attendance from Coors Field. That's good to see that we have a lot of fans who are dedicated to the team. 2-2 count to Ian Kessler. Decent fastball, just straight down the middle, did not break inside. So going back with the same pitch. Fouled off. All right. Ian Kessler having a battle at the plate. Slider away to see if we get him. Hits left field for now.
Peterson has
easy play.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Baez is probably going to get 2 innings of work here tonight as Harold Cosmo steps in. Hits righties very, very well.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on.
0-1 to Hosmer.
Down the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Slider inside with the foul ball. Oh God, that was not crushed. All right, change up inside. Let's see if we get him. Got him.
Speed pitch swung on and missed, and
so
with
we strike out Eric Hosmer to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Baez. Great
now
job.
We're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so
and here
it would
comes
appear
Craig
we'll
Stammen.
see a double switch here. Craig Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Seager, and Contreras.
First delivery to him on the way.
Strike 1.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Darn it.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there.
Wonder Verdugo.
High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down.
He into center field, and easy play for the center field pitch.
Myers has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right.
Up next to the Dodgers.
And here comes Corey Seager, 0 for 3.
Versus Craig Stammen. He's hitting .429.
429 lifetime against Stanley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one with the knuckle curve.
Outside, and it's 1-0.
Great take from
starts
Seager.
to loosen out in the bullpen now.
1-0 count. Comes the pitch to Seager.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing. I guarantee you he tries to get him to
1-1
reach
count
again.
to Seager.
Here's
now
a
1-2.
foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2.
1-2 count to Seager. See what we can do here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Great take.
1 out, nobody on.
2-2 count. Comes the pitch, Stammen to Seager.
He pulls
that's going to be a base hit for Seager.
It's a base hit.
We're going to get back to first. I wasn't trying to run on him, but no.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be
a base hit for Seager. He will not go unhitless in this game. Right, it was pretty good probably, and here comes Contreras as well for 3 as well.
Screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Wilson
his
Contreras.
first base hit as a Dodger. That's ball 1.
It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
1-0 count. Strike 1 with the slider. Contreras, ball 1, walked out of the box after that bad swing. I bet he's very frustrated. 0 for 3. I'd be very frustrated too.
Fly ball out
Hit
to
the right field.
Reyes is over.
Easy play for Reyes.
Pedro
Pedro Baez is going to get a base hit. He's going to be able to hit in this game. So it's pretty exciting to see because he is going to come out and pitch.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Probably his first plate appearance all season.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Strike 1 with the sinker to
Swing and a
Baez.
miss, 0-1.
Kind of weird to see Pedro in the box. Ball 1, and Seager is going to get thrown out. So Baez takes the ball and watches his teammate get thrown out. So here we go to the top of the 9th. 1, 2, 3, hopefully for Baez. Strike 1 to Austin Hedges.
In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold.
Kershaw trying to get another victory and watching Pedro Baez slice and dice through this Padres lineup.
For the first out here in the 9th.
Resting our bullpen if Baez can just finish this game pretty evenly.
At the plate started Javi Guerra, and it's been
Guerra's
a real
in
struggle
to
for
bat
him with bats so far
186.
this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Comes set with the 0-1.
Oh,
he's got him in the palm
I'd
of
say
his
ball
hand
1,
now.
but
It's 0-2.
strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch
Strike 3 with the high fastball inside.
You can tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he
19 pitches for Baez. Probably will get tomorrow off if we need him. We'll get the day off no matter what, probably.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he
20
gets the
pitches.
strike.
Oh man, he's got a chance
pretty
to
good.
strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down.
I'm gonna let
2
this
to go.
drop. I want to see if I
And
can
now
strike out
those
the
that have
side.
stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
Got him. Strike out the side. Letting Pedro Baez do that. 6-0 would be the final score of this one. Kershaw did pretty good. Baez does super good. And that will end this game here with a strikeout. Baez, there's only 1 hit in this ball game.
Clayton Kershaw
And
records his 14th
that was
winning
Jose
decision of the
Barella.
season as he finishes 7 innings,
so
allowing only 1
interesting.
hit. So that just
But
about
4
does it
Ks for
Mark
Kershaw.
DeRosa,
That will
Dan
end the
Plesac,
game
Cody
here.
Watkey,
That's our
and our
91st
entire
victory
crew
on the
that
season.
excursion. You've been
And
watching
we
MLB
start the
The
series
Show.
against the
Make your
Padres
way over
pretty
to
well.
the
So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's video.